Hi, it's Queasy, and today I would like to talk about slags, but specifically the type of slags. Now there's a lot of slags out there, but the mistake people make is that they think all slags are the same. There's all types of slags. There's different slags and they all have different ambitions. They all have different slaggy ambitions, so you have to be careful. You might think a slag is a certain slag when she's not that certain type of slag you're used to, when it's a brand new slag. So I'm going to tell you a few types of slags so you can be aware next time, so you can choose which slags to associate with and which slags you should avoid. So the first type of slag is the slag in denial. This is the worst slag because she's a slag and she doesn't know that. Well, sometimes she know it. Well, she doesn't know it, man. Fuck it. She doesn't know that she's a slag. She believes that she's a nice girl. Now, this type of slags tend to be in relationships. So what they do, they will have about 8 boyfriends a year. And they'll be kind enough to put it on social networks so everyone can know that they're in a relationship with different 8 guys a year. Now, this type of slag is very sneaky. So you can never tell. Because they don't know that they are slags. They don't portray, they don't act like slags. They are very smart. They know that if I'm in a relationship, no one's going to know that I'm a slag. But really, they're actually slags. I know this girl, this girl gets in about 10 relationships a year. She's not shy about it. But the thing is, she doesn't know she's a slag. You have to avoid those type of people. Because she will come to you, she'll speak to you like she's a nice girl. You get with her, and then to find out she's sucking some other guy off. And then you're like, shit. And you didn't see it coming because she's a slag in denial. Yeah, but that's it. Another type of slag you should watch out for is the low-key slag. Now, the low-key slags are very famous. These are slags, but on the low-key. Like, they know how to maintain a picture of them being nice girls, but really behind those they are sucking dick. Every colored dick. So these type of girls are very careful. They are very careful that no one finds out they are slags. These are the type of girls that are most deadly. These are the most deadly slags. These are the world's most deadly slags. You have to be careful when you approach them because she will get you to believe that she's a nice girl. But when really all she's trying to give you is an image of what she's not. So these are shady. This type of slags are shady. She'll set you up with some mandems that you have beef with. They will jump you and she'll act like she did not do it, okay? So these are the worst people ever, the slags that are low-key. You want a slag that comes out in the open, which brings us to the next type of slag. The next type of slag is the slag that's open, an open slag. This slag does not mind. This slag is just as open as she opens her legs. She wants everyone to know that she's a nasty slag and she does not give a flying fuck about it. These are the type of slags you'll see at parties, getting fingered in the corner and they will not care. You see them having a 3-way. You know what I mean? They don't care that if you see them. They don't care. They're proud of being slags. Now, these type of slags are nasty and whatever. But the good thing about it is that you know what you're dealing with. These are the type of slags to go for if you're into slags. You know who you're dealing with. You know that this person is open. They'll let you know anything about him. They are nasty as fuck, alright? You'll understand them. You'll understand this type of slags, okay? Of course, the open slags do not get in relationships. Everyone knows they are slags, you know what I mean? That's the good thing about him. But the low-key slag is the worst one because she'll make you fall in love, think you're in love with this amazing girl, but behind doors, she's jumping in gangbangs after a gangbang, after this one, after that one. You know what I mean? So be careful with the low-key slag. An open slag is alright. She's the one. You can't get in a relationship. And you ask an open slag to get in a relationship, she will laugh her head off. She'll say, ha. He thinks I want to get in a relationship. Yeah, those type of slags, alright? Then there's the crazy slag. Now, the crazy slag is the one you should avoid as well. These are the slags that you get with and you know she's a slag. All your boys know she's a slag, but she'll somehow get pissed off if she finds out you're shagging one of her friends. But really, you all know she's a slag. You got with her for smashing. You weren't interested. But now she finds out you smashed one of her friends. She kicks off. Now that's the crazy slag, okay? You have to stay away. You know those type of girls that go around jumping on guys' cars and painting them different colors and cutting knives and marks all over their cars. Those are the crazy slags. Those are slags, but they are crazy, man. They don't want anyone to be a fuckboy around them. They want to be slagged, but they want every guy they provide their slaggy services to love them, if you understand what I mean. So they will go around, they will have beef with you, they will have beef with another guy, the same guy they sucked off, so they will have beef with every guy that they've done some crazy shit on, you know what I mean? Like this girl I seen the other time in the news, the one that got some guy, I don't think she was in the news, she was on some Facebook or something. She's a crazy slag basically. She got the guy done for, apparently he's a rapist, but then she goes back and she begs the guy, and then she lies to the police the guy is a rapist, and then she goes back begging him, apologizing. That's a crazy slag. You know, those type of slags, you have to avoid them, you know what I mean? Lastly, there is someone called a good slag. A good slag is a slag that understands what being a slag is, and they do not have any crazy. They're not low-key as well, but they understand, they just maintain it. You know what I mean? It's like those people that don't react to anything. People that are nice, you know, like people who you would say something mean to and they will not react to it. This is the type of slag, the good slag. If you think deeply, you're not a good slag. A girl that everyone knows she's nasty, and she knows that. She's not in denial, and she's not keeping it low-key, but she also has some self-respect. You know that type of slag, but when it comes to soaking, after that she's got drunk, she just sucks everyone off. That type of slag, you know, tidy as fuck. But she's also a nice girl. She's probably getting good grades in school, you know. She's passing everything, or high school or uni or whatever stuff she's doing. She's successful basically in being a slag. So that's the good slag. That's probably those girls that stop being slags and then at some point they get married to some rich guy and then blah blah blah. But yeah, those are the type of slags. Of course, the most dangerous slag is the crazy one. The crazy slag will know that you know that she's a slag, but she'll want you to love her even though she's a slag. Oh my god, like what the fuck. But yeah, that was it from today's video. Peace.